Alrighty, we're here starting a new playthrough of Elder Scrolls Online. I kind of went through a couple things and did things on my own, but I wanted to start playing the story and play it on here. So let's go do that. So we just found the harbor, so now we're gonna go ahead and start with the pretty much the first part of the story.
Despite my blindness, nay, because of it, my other senses seem to have heightened. This place had the right smell about it.
Indeed, but let us not get ahead of ourselves. Without an understanding of where we are bound, every road will get us nowhere. Before we truly understand our destination, we must speak of the past. Of a sort. I invite you to enter my mind and walk with me through visions of the past, that you might understand the events that brought us to this time, this moment. Enter my mind, Vestige, and walk with me through the shadows of past events.
Man, I love the artwork in this game. It's just so pretty. It's absolute gold. Alright, we're going ahead and start.
Follow me, Vestige, and learn of the events that precipitated our current crisis.
My part in the story began when I awoke on the steps of the Abbey of the Moth Priests, with no memory of my prior life. The Moth Priests took pity upon me and brought me into their fold. I was weak and near death.
Man, what kind of memories are these?
It was there I first set eyes upon the Elder Scrolls and devoted my life to their study.
Ooh, there it is. An Elder Scroll.
The scrolls allowed me to glimpse the very fabric of reality, but each profound insight dimmed my vision and eventually left me permanently blinded to the light of the world. The prophecies of the Elder Scrolls are a fluid, living thing. They are not fixed. At many points throughout history, the actions of heroic mortals have rewritten them. I only know that you are important, Vestige. The scrolls reveal to me that your destiny is intertwined with that of the Five Companions. The Five Companions were a band of adventurers who sought out an ancient artifact called the Amulet of Kings. They hoped to use this artifact to persuade Akatosh, the Dragon God, to accept their leader as one of the Dragonborn.
Dragonborn? Yeah, I don't know. We know enough about that from the last game in Skyrim.
The Dragonborn are mortals destined for greatness, with the blood of the dragons in their veins. It is said that only a true Dragonborn can ignite the eternal dragon fires in the Imperial City. Baron Aquilarius, the son of Colobian Duke, who led a rebellion against the Emperor Leovic and took the crown himself. Alas, Veron was not truly a Dragonborn, as those who sit upon the ruby throne must be, in accordance with tradition. You have already heard enough babbling from this old blind fool. It is time you met the Five Companions yourself and witnessed their fate.
This sounds similar to the storyline of Fable 2, where you have to find all the companions to help save the world.
The first companion, Lyris Titanborn, daughter of giants, was the mightiest warrior in the service of the Emperor. Next, Abner Tharn, a powerful sorcerer and Grand Chancellor to the Imperial Elder Council. The Red Guard Swordmaster, Sai Sahan, leader of the Imperial Dragon Guard. The Imperial Emperor, Baron Aquilarius, who attempted to light the dragon fires and failed. And finally, Manamarco, the traitor, the King of Worms, a powerful necromancer, and your executioner.
These were the 5 companions who set out from the Imperial City on an epic quest to recover the lost Amulet of Kings. Menimarco convinced Varen that the amulet could be used to perform a ritual that would rekindle the dragonfires. He claimed this would please Akatosh and entice him to adopt Varen as one of the Dragonborn. By tradition, only the Dragonborn can lay claim to the Ruby Throne and rule as the one true Emperor by divine right. Varen conquered Cyrodiil and took the throne, but unless he became Dragonborn, he feared he'd always be thought of as a pretender. Each of the 5 companions were chosen for their skill and courage, and each was given a special role to perform in the party. Who would you like to know more about? You've already met Lyris. She's a Nord warrior from the frozen lands of Skyrim to the north, and it is said that her family lineage contains the blood of giants. Varen chose her for her strength and her loyalty to be his personal bodyguard. Sai Sahan came from a long line of Redguard swordmaster nobles. He was the leader of the Dragon Guard, the security detail of Varen and the Elder Council. While Lyris was Varen's bodyguard, Sai was charged with protecting the entire group. The Therns are one of the most influential families in Cyrodiil. Abner, their patriarch, is the leader of the Elder Council, a powerful battle mage and a shrewd politician. With his council, Varen was able to seize the Imperial throne years before. Menimarco the traitor, the great enemy, the most powerful necromancer this world has ever known. His worm cult infiltrates and corrupts every corner of Tamriel. It was he who convinced Varen to perform the ritual you are about to witness. Disaster, war, and pestilence. A world brought to its knees. Now watch and see how one man's arrogance brought about the greatest threat our world has ever known.
So I just noticed something, and I think it's really cool, but there's an echoing effect every time he talks. It's very subtle, but I really like it. Oh, out here, okay.
There it is. The Dragonfire Brazier. Menimarco, you certain this will work?
It will work, my liege. The Amulet of Kings will rekindle the dragon fires and ensure your rightful place as Emperor. You have my word.
It better work, Menimarco, or you'll find your neck at the business end of my axe.
My lord, I wonder if you'd muzzle your half-giant pet. She really is annoying.
Enough, both of you. We are here to ensure my lord's rightful claim to the Ruby Throne.
Abner, begin the ritual. I have a destiny to fulfill. By the lighting of the dragon fires, I claim my rightful lineage. By the fires of creation, let me be reborn. By the will of Akatosh, I proclaim myself Dragonborn.
God, he sounds like a loser.
Varen Aquilarius, you are no heir to Alessia. You will pay for your sacrilege. The veil between Tamriel and Oblivion tears and splits asunder.
What's happening? The sky's opening up. This is bad. This is very bad. Ah!
This isn't supposed to happen. What's the meaning of this? Menimarco, what have you done?
Gullible fools! The veil between Oblivion and this world has been torn. My master, Moloch Baal, is free to claim Tamriel for his own.
Akatosh, forgive me! Have mercy on our souls!
All right then.
The ritual tore the veil between Nairn and Oblivion, allowing Menimarco to begin stealing the souls his master needed to power the dark anchors and initiate the plane melt. Akatosh gave Alessia the Amulet of Kings as a symbol of his covenant with Nan. So long as the amulet remained in the care of Alessia's heirs and the dragon fires remained lit, Tamriel would be protected from the Daedra. Manamako tricked Varen into breaking the covenant, and the veil between Oblivion and Nan was torn. The Elder Scrolls named this event the Soul Burst. It gave Molag Bal the opportunity to disconnect the souls of Nan from their hosts. Varen was lost. In the chaos of the moment, Sai Sahan took the Amulet of Kings and fled. Leris was captured by Manamako and delivered to Cold Harbor, the realm of Molag Bal. Tharn remains Chancellor of the Elder Council, and his daughter Clivio rules as Empress Regent. But the true power remains in the hands of Manamako and his worm cult. The truth is always a threat to evil men. Manamako feared I would reveal his treachery, and if knowledge of Nan's vulnerability were to become known, it could threaten his master's schemes. Moloch... Long ago was written, so long as the Amulet of Kings was borne by Alessia's heirs, Tamriel would be protected from the forces of Oblivion. But the Soul Burst tore the veil between worlds and gave Molag Bal the opportunity he desired. Molag Bal's dark anchors pierced the torn veil and seemed to draw Nan into the depths of Cold Harbor. These terrible engines of destruction have been appearing all throughout Tamriel.
Man, I want to do something like this in D&D. It just seems so cool. The aesthetic of it all is just really cool. Kind of reminds me of Oblivion. I mean, I know they're from the same
If the Lord
thing.
of Brutality and Domination is successful, he will merge our world and his own in a terrible plane meld. Few will survive the ordeal, and those that do will be enslaved for all eternity.
Alright, getting back to it. The whole aesthetic is similar to Oblivion, where you go to your first Oblivion area, but instead of like a bunch of fire and reds and warm colors, it's kind of the opposite with a bunch of purples, blues, and cold colors. It's very unique, and I really enjoy it. The aesthetic of it all is very pretty.
And so it falls to us, Vistage. We must stop Molag Bal and his dark anchors, or our world is doomed. And now history seems to have caught up with us. Shall we return to the harborage?
Oh, I can't get over there. Okay.
And so it falls to, as you say. And so it begins. The remainder of the story has yet to be written. It is your story now. And there is so much to do. But know this, you will not walk this path alone.
Why isn't his mouth moving?
We must grow in strength and in numbers. You will need more than the company of an old blind man to alter the course of history. We must assemble our own group of companions. The first you have already met. Lyris sacrificed her own freedom to allow us to escape. She remains a prisoner in Cold Harbor. I must determine her precise location if we are to mount a rescue. That will take time. Minamako's agents leave a web of lies and deceit. They pit the races of Tamriel against one another and divert their attention from the real threat. Seek out these agents, wherever they can be found, and expose their lies. Forgive me. Bringing you into my mind seems to have taken quite a toll on me. I must rest. I will contact you when the time is right. Until then, walk in the light, Vistage.
Alrighty. Let's see what we can do with our skill points. I'm gonna keep my skill bar with magic, so this works. And we're about to see some toxic chat. Isn't this great? What the hell is he riding on? That's a polar bear. Well, we can go ahead and meet Abner Thorn. Never mind. The hell is that? Is that a cat? Oh my god, that is so cute. Look at it, it's got a little hat. Aw. Is that? Oh, it's an emo pig. You've already fought me once, I'm good. Oh, I'm sorry for yawning so much. It's about 5 in the morning. Got my headset on and my dog is enjoying it. I don't have to keep him up with all the noise now. Alright, old man, what do you want? What the fuck? Just gonna screenshot that.
Leave me now. I must rest and meditate. I will contact you when the time is right.
But you just asked me to talk to you.
It is good to see you again, and I do see you in my own way. You're a wound in time, a tear in reality that shouldn't exist and cannot long endure.
I love the sass. Why do you speak in riddles?
Fate speaks in riddles. Your fate was written in the scrolls long ago. It is entwined with the fate of the 5 companions. I have finally located Lyris Titanborn in Cold Hub. She works a terrible forge under the lash of the great deceiver, Molog Baal. Her soul is in great danger. You must go to her. I can manifest a gate to that dark realm, but you must go quickly. Tread carefully in Molog Baal's realm. You are important. The scrolls have so named you. After Lyris took my place in the Wailing Prison so that we might escape, the Daedra moved her to the Foundry of Woe. It is a place of torment and despair. She toils endlessly making weapons for the enemy.
Yeah, how do you know all this?
The god of schemes invaded my mind many times during my imprisonment. It was a tortuous experience, but by forcing his way into my mind, he inadvertently opened his own thoughts to me, and thus created a chink in his own armor. We are connected, he and I. With concentration, I can see through his eyes. He feels my presence, and it fills him with rage. When you enter the foundry to recover Lyris, I can keep his attention focused on me. He will be blind to you for a time.
Isn't that dangerous? God, my character switches from being sassy to being just kind of oblivious.
It will be a far greater danger for you to enter Cold Harbor without this distraction. It is Moloch Baal's realm, and his power there is great. I will endeavor to distract him in this manner whenever you travel there.
There he goes, he's still sitting. You got a gate for me? There it is. Man, that looks great. My gosh. I mean, what can you expect? The game is like huge. Oh shit. Give me the gold. Whoops, didn't mean to do that.
You're alive. Are you really here, or is this another trick?
Nope, it's me.
And he's still alive. Thank the gods. But you can't stay. You don't understand. They've done something to me. I can't leave. It's hard to describe. My memories, my feelings, they've been fragmented, ripped apart. And all the fragmented pieces have been locked away in different parts of the foundry. I've tried. The Daedra took everything. My willpower, my courage, my sense of self. I'm an empty shell. And the fragments are reflections of my worst fears and most painful memories. I can't. I don't think I can face them.
Hey, at least you still have a soul. Well, let's go get them.
I'll do my best. Lead on.
Lead on? Yeah, well, come on, let's go. Shit, that doesn't work anymore. I see the problem. Hold on, Iris. I gotta get my, my ultimate back. Much better. Oh, Bear, you're back. That's great.
These lost souls are barely aware of their humanity. The guards don't even beat them anymore.
Move now!
You got some gold for me? Hell yeah, you do. I'm trying to save up and get a house. Maybe I can find a place to store all my shit.
This can't be. It looks like my childhood home in Scar. My parents' graves. My mother died in childbirth. My father was distant. Cold. I think he blamed me for my mother's death. I ran off to become a mercenary when I was 16. Never saw my father again. He was murdered by an old enemy.
Rip.
Father? Papa?
Fuck you.
Is that you?
Bleed, you bastard! Die like the monster you are!
Can I kill him? Oh, those are flowers, my bad.
Your mind and soul are already ours. Abandon your pathetic rescue.
Sounds kind of French. Do you got shit for me? Nope. Alright, Shoulder.
Who are you? Why does Lyris walk with you?
Oh, that's a voice I did not expect.
In life, I was Gyalda, father to Lyris. My spirit was torn from its rest and brought to this foul place. The Daedra forced me to experience my own murder again and again. I thought my torment would never end. I don't understand. Lyris was always a free spirit. Why would my presence bind her here?
She blames herself for your death. That's sad.
Lyris, is this true, child?
You were always so cold.
Where the hell are you?
So
Give him a hug.
distant. My mother died, giving me life. It was my fault. I should never have been born.
Lyris, look at me. The blood of giants flows through my veins. Your mother was a Nord. I gave her my seed without thought for her safety. That's why she died. Not because of you, child. Because of me.
I thought you blamed me. You couldn't even look at me, Papa.
Do you not see? When I looked at you, I saw her face. I loved her, child. Just as I love you. More than life itself. We cannot change the past. Nor should we cling to it. You must not let these feelings haunt you. Let them go. Let me go.
I love you too, Papa.
That's actually
Rest
really
now.
touching.
Be at peace. He's gone. Come on, let's get out of here.
Man, Lyris is one cold bitch. I'd be crying so hard. Oh, there's a door.
This place is a labyrinth of hopelessness built to compound the misery of those who labor here.
What the hell are you talking about? This has been so linear. Come on, Lyris. Come on.
Did you get all the pieces?
Yeah, I stashed them in the footlockers all around camp. I bet the commander makes her run 50 laps this time.
50? Let's hope the beast gets a lashing. All right, let's get back to it. Act natural.
Right where Lyris, here you are.
Do you think this is a test of some kind?
Okay. Oh, we gotta give all of it to her. Alright, where next? Is that it? Alright, fine. Let's go, bitch.
No one wants her. Leave her to suffer! Wretched Nord slave. You will rot here forever.
go? Oh, he's already dead. Is that it? Oh.
She's all alone. All alone.
Nope.
Did you find something? I can't believe it. This armor is who I am. It's what I am. A warrior without her armor is like a bear without claws.
You hear that, bear?
Excellent. I'm ready.
Were they doing their clothes?
Watch your step. All the mining has made these tunnels unstable.
Watch your step, Lyris. I'm a dumbass. Good job, bear.
Abner Thorn, you traitorous bastard. I should have expected to find you here.
Don't be a fool, Titanborn. I'm trying to help you. Your hatred poisons you. Warriors are like steel. When you lose your temper, you lose your worth.
Help me. You betrayed us all, then went back to licking Money Marco's boot before the smoke cleared.
I did what I had to do. And as a show of my good intentions, I have a gift for you. But be warned, Cold Harbor will not give it up easily.
Is that... Sure, Bones, it is.
Is that your sword?
Vestige, that's my battle axe.
Search him? Move. Let me search. Jesus. Alright, get your shit.
Oh, it's good to have you back. Are you thirsty for Daedric blood, old friend? My axe. Ah, it feels good to have it back. It's part of me. Losing it was like losing an arm. I don't know. I don't trust him and I never will. But it's odd. The blind hatred I felt when I saw him... I could have strangled him with my bare hands. But now... I think he was right. That hatred was poisoning me.
My character sounds like a therapist. How do you feel now?
Better. Stronger. Almost whole again. Isn't that strange? I feel powerful enough to take on Umaril the Unfeathered himself. I feel like a warrior again.
Good for you. What's next?
We're not done yet. We need to keep moving forward. The passage is blocked by a rock slide. But now that I have my axe back, I might be able to break through it.
Girl, you're gonna fuck up your axe. Damn, you are tall. Look at that shit. Alright, Lyris, do your thing.
Stand back. No damn pile of pebbles is gonna stop me now.
Wonder if I still got my... Yep, I do.
So many Daedric beasties, so little time. Keep moving.
He's dead. He's dead as fuck. Get him, bear. Good bear. Oh shit. You got gold? No, but I'll take it. What about you? Got gold? No? But I'll still take it. buzzing for sure. Nice, nice. I shall take the bed. We're gonna go to for stamina. Let's go for swarm. For circle. Alright, let's try it out. I guess not.
Did you hear that?
No, I didn't.
It sounded like... No. It couldn't be.
Couldn't be what? Abner Thawne. Is that it?
Sai. What's happened to you? What have they done?
Lyris. Lyris. I can see you. Are you really there?
Sai, it's me. We're seeing some kind of vision of you. Do you know where you are?
I don't know. They're torturing me. They want the Amulet of Kings. Want me to tell them where it's hidden. But I haven't broken. Not yet.
Sai, you need to hold on. We're going to find you. I'll make sure of it. We'll find you. Somehow we'll get you out of there. Sai? Sai! No! Bring him back, you bastards!
Kinky.
That was no trick. That was Sai Sahan. Sai's a friend. Maybe my best friend. We need to find him and get him out of there. We need to tell the Prophet about this. He'll know what to do. But first, we need to find a way out of here. I don't care what else they throw at us. Nothing is going to keep me from helping Sai.
Let's go. I'm probably a little too overpowered for this, so yeah, let's go. Pull the lever, Crunk. Gosh, these guys are creepy. Ooh, they do work. Ooh. They work much better. What you got? What you got? Move there. Gold. Sweet, sweet gold. I don't need that. Don't need it. No, I'm good. Alright, let's go.
Something's wrong. All the doubt, the fear, loneliness. It's all coming back. I have to push through this. Let's go.
You're having some PTSD issues right there? Move, Lyris. No, I don't need it. It's a cool fucking statue. I'll take any lockpick.
source of all my fears. I can hear it whispering to me.
Oh, I know that
taunting me.
shit. Let's kill it. You got something good for me?
The voices, the whispering. It's gone. This whole time it was like watching myself from a distance.
Look, Sky Shard. It's fine.
Now.
It's for me. It's mine.
This is the best I've felt in years.
That's not
Like
Sky
I've
Shard.
been reborn. I owe it all to you.
Yep, that's nice. Got the shit. Wow, let's go. Excuse me. Oh, Bear, you made it back.
Lyris,
Yes,
child.
Prophet, I'm
Are
fine.
you all right?
The vestige freed my mind from the Daedra's
Thank the
control.
divines.
The
Your
fuck?
loss would have thrown all into chaos.
They won't take me again. Not alive, at least. Prophet, Manamarco captured Sai Sahan. He's torturing him to find out where the Amulet of Kings is hidden. We have to rescue him.
You brought Lyris back, and largely intact from the look of her.
Yeah, she's been through a lot. She's got a little schizophrenia and some paranoid delusions and maybe a little PTSD, but she's alright.
And she will need time to recover. One does not leave such a place unscarred.
I mean, she's got a big ass scar on her face, so.
What did he say? Did Sai tell you where he is being held?
He doesn't know. Minimarco's torturing him. He wants the Amulet of Kings. Kind of what we already thought.
Then we must locate him before Menimarco forces him to reveal the amulet's hiding place. Did he? I thought he had firmly aligned himself with Menimarco and his worm cult. Curiouser and curiouser. What did he say? Then we must locate him before Menimarco forces... As you saw in my visions, the amulet's misuse ripped a hole in the barrier that protects Tamriel from the forces of oblivion. That damage must be undone, and the amulet is the key. But to find the amulet, we must first locate Sai Sahan. For now you must leave me to my meditation. I must set my mind to the task of locating Sai Sahan.
Cool.
Until then, embrace the unknowable. The drops of water cannot know themselves to be a river, yet the river flows on. Perhaps it was simply arrogance. Perhaps it was all part of his grand scheme. Who can know the logic of a Daedric prince? I will call upon you again when the time is right. Farewell, Vestige.
Thanks, old man. Come on, Bear. I don't have a name for my cub. He's my adopted feral child. He follows me everywhere and somehow doesn't get hurt. God, I'm such a great mother. So, did everyone have a nice Halloween? I slept through most of the day. But in the end, I got to go to a big city, and it was nice. What shall we name you? Minnow. No. Alright, let's go talk to Abner Thon. Not part of the story missions, but I still want to do it.
There you are, Vestige. Come to
Jesus
the harbor.
Christ.
We must speak.
Okay, okay. Let me check my skills real fast. Oh, what's going on up here? Yes. Can I get it? No. Do I have a thing for houses? Why would you want to live there? I guess. Let's try over there real fast. Illicit services. Ooh. Put you right here. No, no, no. He stays with me. Where do you want to be, dude? Too big. Ugh, that is so ugly. Oh wait, can I move that? Alright, select. Perfect. No. Nice. Do you have anything else? I know I have a scuttler. The butterflies. Okay, no, no. Yeah, I want some freaky shit in your house. Alright, I'm gonna use this moment to use a bathroom break. Whew. That was a much needed bathroom break. So I've been pretty much a noob when it comes to this game. Well, not this, I mean, yes, definitely this game, but Skyrim. And I recently just finished the whole game of, well, not the whole game, you know, all the side missions, but the storyline of Skyrim. And I thought I beat the game, but turns out killing Parthenax is not actually beating the game. But I recently, you know, beat the game, and when I did, I found out that how to actually use soul magic in order to use soul to fill up a soul gem, and I felt pretty retarded for not knowing how to do it. But now I know how to do it. Yay! I'm not sure if I'm gonna actually put on the soul trap ability just yet.
You
but
wish to suffer my wrath?
Damn, dude. But it was absolutely, you know, useful until I tried to soul trap a dragon, which was not smart.
I hope you've got deep, loose pockets.
You know what I love about this thing? The fact that it's still got my tail.
Well, that's certainly
That's
more
one of my
interesting
favorite
than
things.
wild dogs, but a lot more dangerous too. I think I'm going to avoid that area.
Benny the Jew. Beautiful. I love reading some of the usernames here. Like, somebody and I got into kind of like a toxic fight on here. Like, I honestly thought that sexism in video games was literally fake news, but I stood corrected. Anyways, the guy's username was Shaggy on steroids. Don't attack the guy, but he was a douche. Get off the horse. Okay, there we go. Man, look at these hands. Oh yeah, they're great. Well, let's go back to the story. Anyways, I found a good name for my little cub. I'm not sure why I didn't think of it earlier, because I use that name for almost every black cat I have in games. So his name will be Salem, because I adore Salem from the original Teenage the Sabrina Witch. He's just so sassy and I love it. Like, Salem in general is just one big fucking mood. Alright, old man, I'm here. Bear? Fucking Christ, Bear's not with me. Can I sell him real fast? There you are, buddy. We need to name you too. You'll be Ursa, because I'm unoriginal.
God, you are safe. Good fortune did not abandon us entirely.
What's going on?
Despite many days of meditating and scrying, Sai Sahan's whereabouts still elude me. The projection that you witnessed in the Foundry of Woe showed him to be in great peril. If we are to find him, I will need your help, Vestige.
Okay, what's up? How can I help?
Though Sai remains hidden from my sight, Lyris brings news that an agent of the enemy lurks in Daggerfall. Fear is on the lips of the people. Darkness walks among them. Even a blind man can sense it. It is the hand of Menamarco.
Alright.
If it is truly an agent of Menamarco's worm cult, it may provide us with a clue that will hasten our search. Seek this agent, but tread carefully. The worm cult is a cult of necromancy, and the undead are fearsome opponents. Venture to Daggerfall. Speak to Old Maid Maxell and Husnia the mercenary. It was on their lips that Lyris first heard murmurs of trouble lurking in the shadows. Locate this agent of evil. Return with any personal effects they carry with them.
I'll find something. My name is Lyris of Skyrim, called Titan born by some. I'm committing these words to paper on behalf of my friend and ally, a man history will remember only as the Prophet. It was through his profound insight and his study of the Elder Scrolls that we came understand the dire nature of the threat that now endangers all of Tamriel. Let it be known by those who read these words that the Great Soul Burst, the event that took place in the 579th year of the Second Era, was due to the treachery of a single elf, the Adamari necromancer Menamarco, the king of worms and the servant of the most vile of all Daedric princes, the god of schemes and lord of brutality, Moloch Baal. In years past, Menamarco served as chief advisor to the court of Emperor Baron. Corellius, originally a Duke of Tyrol. Baron became Emperor of Tamriel by right of conquest. With Minimarco's consul, Baron led a revolt against the previous dynasty, the savage regime of Reachmen known as the Longhouse Emperors. Yet despite his conquest and victory, Baron was not to be a true emperor. Like the former Emperor Lovek, the blood of the dragon didn't flow through Baron's veins. He was unable to light the dragon fires in the temple of the One, as a true emperor must by tradition. The dragon fires have remained unlit for generations. This is because the Amulet of Kings, a relic of the divines gifted onto Saint Elisa by Akatosh, was lost in centuries, following in the fall of the Remen dynasty. Only this relic, traditionally worn by the imperial emperors of the First Era, would allow a true-blooded ruler to spark the dragon fires anew. At Metamarco's urging, Baron formed a group of companions to join him on an epic quest to locate this relic. His companions included myself, the Red Guard's Swordmaster Saisahan, Grand Chancellor Abner Thon, and Metamarco himself. For years we scoured the face of Tamriel, following countless leads until we finally managed to locate it. When we returned to the Imperial City, Minimarco played upon Baron's insecurities and convinced him that the coronation ritual, properly modified, could not only light the dragon fires, but persuade Akatosh to invest him with the divine agency and gift him with the blood of the dragon. It was only after the coronation ritual was attempted that we learned that the extent of Minimarco's deception. The King of Worms used his magic to corrupt the power of the amulet, causing the calamity which came to be known as the Soul Burst. I remember very little of the actual event, only that the chaos that followed was immediate and devastating. Baron was consumed by the fiery wrath of the Soul Burst. Sai Sahan and I were unjustly implicated in his death. Made all the more suspicious because Sai fled as soon as he recovered, taking the Amulet of Kings with him. Grand Chancellor Tharn was an opportunist and immediately cast his lot with Minimarco. The prophet's story is one of the mysteries. He appeared one day on the steps of an abbey in the moth priest in Cyrodiil, which probably explains why the moth appears every time he does his little magic thing. Anyways, they took him in and fed him, thinking he was nothing more than a vagabond. They were shocked when they found him in the libraries that night, poring over the eldritch etchings of an Elder Scroll. Only the moth priests themselves had the ability to read the scrolls, and they saw his arrival as a prophetic sign from the divines. As they do, all who read them, the Elder Scrolls eventually took the prophet's eyesight, leaving him prematurely blinded. And yet he continued to study them in his mind's eye, and eventually foresaw the great and terrible threat that we are now faced with. Word of his prophecy spread far and wide, eventually reaching the Imperial City in the ears of Minimarco. The King of Worms immediately arrested the prophet for rumor-mongering and treason, and had the abbey and all its contents burned to the ground. Well, the abbey's on fire now. The catastrophe that the prophet predicted began to take shape almost immediately. Vast swaths of the empire were consumed by Daedric fire, and the first dark anchors fell upon the land. Moloch Baal's invasion of our world has begun, made possible by Minimarco's betrayal. And that is the end of that diary. How much longer do I have on this, boon? Oh, just about 2 minutes. And then I turn back to a normal furry again. Nice. let's continue. Daggerfall. We're not in Daggerfall? Okay, yes, we are in Daggerfall. I'll just follow the trackers. That's not what I wanted. I do not craft. I'm not good at it. I don't know how to do it. I'll just suffer. I'll grind out gold the normal way. I mean, technically crafting is the normal way to grind, but whatever. What is that? What the fuck is that? That's disgusting. I don't like it. Someone get some bug spray on. Is that a ghost chicken? Oh my god, I love it. I want one. Oh, it even echoes. I love it. I love chickens so much.
Hear ye, hear ye! Messengers from the Lion Guard have brought word that they have begun a quarantine of the city of Cam.
You're new to Daggerfall, aren't you? I know everyone in town.
Aren't you special?
I don't like to gossip, but there's been an Imperial vagrant nosing around for the past few weeks. Suspicious-looking fellow. I actually saw him peeking through the trash outside the castle a few weeks ago. I've no idea where he is now.
Persuasion perk. How do I get a persuasion perk?
I'm sorry, but I am not in the habit of ogling strange men.
Okay. Can I intimidate her? That'd be easy.
Move first. That's all I ask.
I believe this is my new home. Yep, the Rosy Lion. Alright, there are so many trackers in here, it's hard to keep up with. Alright, where is this guy? Maybe he's upstairs. Ah, there's the tracker. Must be up further. What?
Glyphs hold the key.
I don't give a shit. Where is this guy? I feel like I gotta sneeze. I was right. Where is this guy? There he is. Oh, it's a chick.
Who's this now? I bet you've got a wild tale or two to share.
I sure do. What about you?
Present company excluded? Well, there was a dodgy-looking Imperial hanging out in a doorway near Southgate Alley this morning. He was eyeballing everyone who happened by. Seemed like a cut-purse looking for an easy mark, if you ask me. Sorry, that's all I've got. I'd be willing to bet he's staying on the south side of town, though.
Guess we're going to the south side of town. So many trackers. I'm gonna have to deal with them later, probably off screen. Oh, I'm back. Nice. So now all of my animals have names. That's good. That's like the first actual tiger looking Khajiit I've seen. It's so weird to see them having more. Ooh, I can't say that I don't have natural colors because I based mine off the. Wait, can I drink from that? Can I drink? Can I drink? Nope, I can't. I'll probably have to summon my own cauldron. And drink again. Is this a guild fight? That is cool as hell. Knock knock, bitch. I'm here. What the fuck is that? Is that a big cat? It's a dog. Oh. I'm a dumbass. Please excuse me. Oh, that looks cool. Alright, let's get shit done. Oh, I'm still a dumbass. Oh shit. Give me your goods. Yeah, it's alright. I see you, bitch. Where are you running? I didn't want that. I'll just sell it. You can't trick me. I already fell for it once, I won't fall for it again. Unless I do. I love how the skeleton bleeds, even though it's a skeleton. Come back, bitch. I ain't done with you yet.
You trespass here!
I should probably heal myself. That's easy.
What is the meaning of this interruption? Why have you contacted me? This is Abner Tharn. The Master and I are very busy. This had better be important. Wait a moment. I don't know your face. Identify yourself immediately.
Who, me? I'm gonna be your doom, bitch.
Yes, your report, you insipid twit. What, did you contact me by accident?
I still don't have to persuade.
How dare you speak to me in such a... Wait. You're not one of ours, are you? Color me intrigued. You speak to Abner Tharn, Overlord of Nibene and Chancellor of the Elder Council.
God, it's like talking on a phone. Yes, yes, who is this? Please hurry, I'm rather busy. Oh, me? Blah, blah, blah.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't you contact me? Fascinating. Are you merely a blundering local, I wonder, or something more?
I'm looking for Sai Sahan.
Are you indeed? I didn't think that Redguard has-been had a single friend left. Not in this world, at any rate. Let me give you some free advice. Forget about Sai Sahan. Even if I told you where he was, attempting a rescue would be suicidal.
So you know where he is?
Of course I do. But do you really think I'd tell you and risk incurring Menemarco's wrath? I think not. Ah, the owner of this place returns. And he doesn't look pleased. Farewell.
Excuse me. Gotta hydrate for some more ass whooping. What?
You! Get away from that!
Get him, bear. He's a little glitched. You killed my bear? How dare you? I will avenge my bear. Still not worth it. Alright. Come back, bear. Oh, how I missed you. You know, Teddy. Because I'm still unoriginal. We got Teddy, Salem, and Brownie. The gang's all here. Yes, I'd like to climb out of here. Thank you. How do I get those skills? Man, this guy is still on. Alright, old man, I'm coming back. Hold on, I want to make sure I'm not talking. Cool. It's still not working. Not that I want it to. I'd rather not be talking to these people. I'm back, old man.
You've returned. What have you found? Abnathan shows his face again. I get the sense that he might have a larger part to play in the coming events, but for good or ill, I cannot say. Leave the orb with me. I shall be able to use it to locate Sai Sahan.
Cool.
Hold a moment.
Oh, jeez.
Come here.
What do you want?
We need to talk. I heard you and the Prophet talking about Abner Tharn.
Why do you like this, like, why do you dislike Tharn so much? Well, it was kind of obvious. He kind of betrayed them all.
Didn't the Prophet tell you the story of the 5 companions?
But we might as well go ahead and repeat it, just in case.
I don't know where to start. There's so much to tell. We were chosen by Emperor Varen to join...
You know, I'm good. Shit.
I heard you in the Prophet... Didn't the Prophet... I know it's a lot to take in. We'll talk more later. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye on the Prophet. Hopefully that orb will help him find out where Sai Sahan is being held. Once we know that, we can plan our next move.
How much gold do I get out of this? 354. Nice. How much gold do I have? Nice. Do I have any communication skills? No, I don't. I'm gonna go with this one. I swear to God, if, gosh, pardon me, I can't stop yawning. I swear to God, if he comes back out and says, vestige over there, come back to the harborage. Damn, okay, why can't you just come over to my place? I mean, I know it's small, but I got a chair and a bed. You can sit. Why do I gotta come to you? Why don't you come to me? Now, can we talk to him? Alright, yeah. Shit.
The path before us has been revealed. It is both dark and twisted. Come to the harborage. We have an unexpected guest who demands your presence.
Alright, is it up in our phone? To overload for the ship. I'm gonna do this for now. And then when I get into fighting, I will change it into first-person view, or point of view, whatever. Pardon the squeaking. I'm just adjusting, and my couch is old. Gosh, I've had this couch for what? 6 years, almost 7? Holy shit. I scared myself singing to myself. Alright, old man, I'm back again. What else do you want? You want me to get you some groceries? I was just on my way to see you. Ooh, shit. I'll take that.
We have an unexpected guest, Vestige.
What's Doctor here? Gosh, please excuse me. I don't mean to be so rude.
My attempts to use the Orb of Discourse to locate Saisahan did not meet with success, so I decided to try a more direct approach. I used it as it was intended and contacted Adnathan.
Is he being cooperative?
He admits that he knows Saisahan's location, but he will not reveal it. He demands to speak with you directly.
Okay. What do you want?
We meet again, Vestige. I wish to speak with you on a matter of some urgency.
Okay. Now you're calling me Vestige? You didn't even know who I was. Who I am.
Menimarco and his vile master have dark and terrible plans for this world. If you wish to stop them, you need to find the Amulet of Kings. But to find the amulet, you must first locate Saisahan.
Oh, okay.
Of course I do. And I might be willing to share that information. For a price.
I'm not giving up my gold if that's what you're wanting.
If Menimarco learns that we've spoken, he'll have me executed. I'm a danger to him. I know too much. Therefore I, Abnathan, Chancellor of the Elder Council, Overlord of Nibene, formally request asylum.
Okay.
Do I look to be in a mirthful mood? There comes a point when even a patriot's loyalty is stretched too far, when the things he has done, and has seen done, become too much to bear. Would that I could. As it happens, I find myself to be somewhat of a prisoner, in dire need of rescue. My proposal is this. If you retrieve me from Menimarco's fortress and grant me asylum, I will give you Saisahan's location in return. You can't. And you'd be a fool to trust me completely. But the facts remain, you need me if you wish to find Saisahan, and I must keep my head if I am to ensure the continuance of the Empire. Neither of us has a choice.
I can see your point, but I can always just look up a playthrough where he is.
Tharn is quite correct. We have little choice in the matter.
You can't be serious. How can we possibly trust him?
As our visitor so eloquently pointed out, we cannot. But if we are to locate Saisahan, we must do this. Go with the Vestige, Lyris. Rescue Tharn. Give him the chance to redeem himself. He may surprise you.
She just warped out of there like it's fucking Star Trek. I love it.
You appear to have arrived in the wretched Squalor, a shantytown of soul-shriven outside Menimarco's castle. As luck would have it, Menimarco is away on some errand for the Daedric Prince. The castle garrison is not on alert, so you should only encounter a token defense. The main gate is sealed, but there are undoubtedly other routes one might. You're the hero, aren't you? Improvise.
You know, someone finally said it. me talk to you. Teddy, move. Look how tall she is compared to me.
Improvise, he says. I can't believe we're risking our lives to rescue that skeeving Horker. Subtlety and stealth. Let's not bring the entire castle guard down on our heads. And didn't he say this was a town of soul-shriven? Try to be inconspicuous. We just got free of this place. The last thing we need is to get recaptured.
I don't do stealth, even though I'm Khajiit. So, they have names now?
Get away from me. I don't have anything for you.
Relax, there's just one in the castle.
Go away, or I'll call the guards. They'll probably take me too. Just go! Leave me alone!
We're probably gonna find, Oh, hey.
Who are you? You don't look shriven. Are you one of those worm cult bastards? That's easy. All you've got to do is get captured, killed, and stuffed into a soul gem like yesterday's laundry. If you're serious, Cadwell can probably get you in. Might be too late, though. They just chased him into the guardhouse.
That's it. Cadwell.
Why am I not surprised to find Cadwell here? He certainly does get around.
You know, I can take him. Late to the party, aren't you? What you got? What you got? What you got? Gold, magicka. Okay, I can work with this. Alright, Cadwell, where are you?
What are you doing here? Intruders!
God, he's a toughie. Cool, now he's dead. How you doing, Cadwell? Love your
I
mustache.
say, jolly good timing. Lyris enchanted, as always. And you're looking fit for someone, so, how can I put it? Deficient in the soul department? Wherever the forces of evil prey upon the innocent, wherever souls are stolen and bodies shriven, wherever a people cry out for justice, there goest I. I mean, this whole eternal servitude business is rather nasty, don't you agree? Tiberius Garters, why? Lovely grounds, no question, but it's positively brimming with angry cultists carrying rather large weapons. I see. A rescue, is it? Well, that's a different kettle of fish, isn't it? There is a cistern that drains into the waterway. The door is locked, but that's not stopped me before. Why don't you meet me there, and we'll see what's what?
Thanks, Cadwell.
That might be our best chance to get inside.
God, you are massive. Jesus Christ, that scared the shit out of me. See, I'm not the only one yawning. What's up, Cadwell?
You keep up nicely. I can't abide dawdlers.
What's next?
This whole bloody castle sits on top of an ocean of unstable oblivion, what's it? The Daedra use pipes to control the flow of it all, and it comes out as steam.
Go on.
Well, most of the doors in here are sealed with pressure from that steam. It's all rather complicated, but in a nutshell, if I can tamper with the pipes, we can open the doors to the inner keep, and you can slip inside. Well, I can handle the tinkering, but you'll have to keep the beasties off me. It will be quite a romp. Are you game?
I'm game.
Onward!
I see Clancy right there. Cadwell, I thought you weren't gonna fight. Alright, what's next? There's two of you now? What you got? Grease? No thanks. Alright. Where'd you go? Oh jeez, I lost him. Oh, what are you doing? Alright, big boy, what do you got? Gold. Nice. Nope, nothing.
One more after this one. This should do it.
Thanks, Godwell.
There you are. Quick as you please. There's even time for tea.
Tea. I would love some tea.
A pleasure, think nothing of it. The merest trifle, truly. You'll find this Tharn fellow at the top of the Tower of Bones. You'll need to make your way through the keep's heart to get to it, but it's not terribly far.
What's he doing up there?
I understand the King of Worms has set him to the task of inspecting the soul gems that find their way into the castle. Which is to say, well, all of them. You'll see crates of the things scattered around the premises.
You want to come with?
Indeed? Well, I might just take you up on that. But safety first. I'll stay here for the nonce and make sure nothing comes to bugger up our little adventure from behind.
Thanks, Cadwell.
Sir Cadwell came through again. That crazy night is starting to grow on me. Should I be worried?
Oh no, hear me out.
Would you
How many
shut up?
Tharns does
I'm
it
trying
take
to
to
work
rule
here.
None. The one on the throne is a patsy, and the one in the tower isn't useful anymore.
That's not even funny. Get back to work, would you?
What? It's true. Lord Manamarco is gonna peel his skin off and make a particularly ugly flesh Atronach out of him. Mark my words.
And if you don't help me, I'll make sure you're sewn up right alongside him. Now shut up!
Alright, now you can die.
To the side!
You, hurry up. The worms are on the move.
Hold on, I want to read this. With the arrival of the Chancellor, a crusty Nimbusance politician named Abner Thon, the atmosphere of the castle of the King of Worms has taken a decidedly more amusing turn. He barks his pathetic orders and expects us to pander to his every whim. When we ignore him, he storms out like an infant, shouting, "Do you know who I am?" And Minimarco will hear of this. The King of Worms thinks him as an insufficient buffoon. I have heard him say as much myself. But Thard is no idiot. I feel certain he suspects that he has outlived his usefulness. With his daughter on the ruby throne and Lord Minimarcus filling her head with delusions of grandeur, Tharn's power isn't worth of the breath it takes to declare it. The Empress Regent is easily manipulated with trinkets, silks, and rare delicacies. She has little fondness for her father, and to my knowledge hasn't even expressed curiosity regarding his absence. And despite his years of political experience in the imperial court, the old man isn't half the manipulator that Minimarco has proven to be. Tharn's greatest miscalculation is that he believes he still has value here. In the grand scheme of things, we are all expendable. He most of all. All of the power in Cyrodiil means nothing to the Lord of Brutality and Domination. But Tharn's impotent tantrums remain a source of great mirth. I imagine I will tire of them eventually. On that day, I will pour a glass of fine wine and take enjoyment watching him thrash about as his soul is torn from his body like so many thousands before him. Can I have one? That's cool. I'm sorry, Lyris. Am I boring you?
Oh good. Another projection of Tharn. Maybe if we ignore him, he'll go away.
Where is he? Oh, he's right there. You just blend into the background.
There you are. I was beginning to think you were captured. We've a bit of a problem, I'm afraid.
What's the problem?
The door at the top of the tower has sealed with a warded barrier. I've seen the worms use similar sorceries before. It will sear you to ash if you touch it.
How do we get through then?
Here's a thought. The flesh atronachs that patrol the castle halls are assembled in a laboratory very close to the warded door. If you created your own atronach, it would be bound to obey you. You could force it to smash through the barrier.
How do you build a flesh atronach?
It's a simple process. A child of 5 could do it. Unfortunately, we don't have a child of 5, so I'll be forced to walk you through it. You'll need some good-sized chunks of flesh. Take them to the laboratory, and I'll contact you there.
Alright, we're about to play, Mad Scientist. Oh, that's disgusting. I suppose I'll take it.
Not the most glamorous task, is it?
You got more meat for me? You know, I bet they have it. Fuck it. Experience is experience. Hold on, Pipsqueak. I got you too. I can take this and sell it.
Is that a lung?
You know, I wasn't paying attention, but you could be right. Wait. Give me the gold. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
I can't imagine how the worms get used to this.
Jesus, now I got the hiccups. Alright, one more body part. One more piece of flesh.
Move to flank!
I see you. Hank Slick. Where the fuck? No one kills off my teddy bear that fast. Very good, Teddy. You only died once. Are they the same piece of meat? I'll take this one.
I'm not going near the city butcher for a while, I'll tell you that much.
Alright, let's get to cooking. Oh, you're here.
Put everything in the circle and we'll begin.
Okay, cool. Where's the circle? Can I read this book?
Not very big, is it? Oh well.
That's what she said.
Now, cast the ritual from the book.
Cool. Let me read. Cool. I got Sandfire. Your name shall be Billy.
Ha! We'll make a necromancer of you yet.
I mean, I could, but I don't have the DLC.
You're not far now. Through the door and to the summit.
Oh, poor Billy. Loot, loot, loot. Nope. I'll take this. Alright, Agnar, you ready? Because I want to meet you where I was supposed to meet you 3 times, but the old man kept wanting you.
Split up!
Ooh, I didn't want to take that. I'll take that, yeah. I don't want Danger Hearts. Can I search them? Nothing to search? Alright, moving on then.
Begone, insufferable worms. I'm working as fast as I can.
So it's a big possibility I equipped the wrong skill.
There he is. Looks like they've got him under guard.
Alright, dude, you ready? Let's go.
So, we meet in person at long last.
It doesn't matter.
You
let's
look
go.
taller in your projection.
Are you sure about that? I'm tiny as hell. Actually, no, you're right.
And not a moment too soon. If I had to inspect one more bloody soul gem, I'd have thrown myself from the tower. A fair question. I know things. Things that can help you. Here's a bit to whet your appetite. Menimarco isn't doing any of this to serve Molag Bal. His ultimate plan is to out-scheme the god of schemes, and to replace him.
What a dumbass. Alright, I'm gonna use the bathroom real fast again. I'll be right back. I was watching the new Overwatch gameplay, and wow, looks pretty good. I like the updated graphics. The art, or the shit. Let's go on with this and then I'll talk about it.
The Amulet of Kings is the key to everything. Why do you think he kidnapped Sai Sahan? He's torturing him, trying to get him to reveal the amulet's hiding place. Precisely. With the amulet at his command, Manimarco believes he can trap Molag Bal's essence and absorb his power. He seeks to become a god himself. I'd love to discuss this further, but this is hardly the place. Get me to a safe haven and I will tell you the rest. That was our agreement, was it not? Now, let's... Wait. Did you feel that?
Feel what?
Now, Tharn. No telling my secrets. Go to your room, Abner. I will deal with you shortly. Ah, dear Lyris. Your old position at the Foundry is still available. We'll even give you your own set of unbreakable chains. And you, the thorn in my side, the pebble in my shoe. How strong are you? Shall we test your limits?
Strong enough to kick your ass. What the? Great, I gotta do this shit all over again.
So?
Now, Tharn. No telling my secrets.
That's a
Go
person.
to your room, Abner. I will deal with you shortly. Ah, dear Lyris. Your old position at the Foundry is still available. We'll even give you your own set of unbreakable chains. And you, the thorn in my side, the pebble in my shoe. How strong are you? Shall we test your limits? Infuriating. The process drains the energy from most victims, yet you keep fighting.
Then quit fighting and give up.
Surprises me. But how much more can you take, I wonder?
As long as you don't surprise kill me like you did before. That all you got?
Manimarco, you dare attack the Chancellor of the Elder Council?
Ooh, get him.
His power wanes, Vestige. Strike him down, while his attentions are on me.
How dare you betray me, Thorn? Your suffering will be legendary.
He will not remain discorporated for long. His consciousness will be adrift for a few moments, but that is all. Because Manimarco has delusions of godhood. He cares nothing for the Empire. He seeks only power. I've never done battle with him before. He's far more powerful than I imagined. Oh well, too late for regrets. In for a bean, in for a beanstalk. First things first, we need to get out of here alive. We certainly can't go back the way you came in. I'd imagine they're swarming the grounds already. There's a refuse chute further down the path. It's a bit of a drop, but we'll probably survive.
Alright, let's go. I ain't got time for you dawdling. I gotta meet you in the real world again. Where the fuck
You
is
must be
it?
the ugliest princess ever rescued from Tower Tharn.
I'm shocked your lack of education and repeated blows to the head haven't dulled your wit, Titanborn.
Oh, I'm a dumbass. Wait. My bad. Didn't know if that's a cool looking cage or gate.
Hello again. Need a way
Cadwell.
out? I'll have that open in just a moment.
Oh, Cadwell, you're such a babe. Oh, thank you so much.
Arcade preserve us. You're as battered and bruised as a peach in a sack of rocks. Bit of the old derring do, was it? No matter. You'll be needing an escape route, no doubt. Well, it's what I do, quite honestly. We should probably hurry it up. The entire castle is as bristly as a sack of sewing needles after all that noise. Come with you? You mean leave Cold Harbor? Well, I don't know. It's been a very long time since I've seen the world I left behind. Do you think it's wise?
Please come along, Cadwell. I would love to have you.
That's settled then. And after all, you do need someone to lead you out of here.
Oh,
onward!
Yes, Cadwell, let's go! God, I love Cadwell. Let's go.
Into the chute, come on!
Minecraft physics. Ooh, look at all these bodies. Oh. Is that a sky shark?
I've opened another portal. Hurry!
Let's go, let's go. Cadwell, let's go. Go on ahead, go on ahead. Okay, I guess I got this. Oh, please tell me, Cadwell, you're here. Where are you? Where are you? Oh my god, Cadwell, did he not make it with us? That's a damn bloody shame. Ah, alright.
My estates, my titles, my own life, it's all forfeit now. All in the name of preserving the Empire. I swear by all the gods, Manimarco will pay dearly for this. Of course. I am Abner Tharn. It will take more than a few brainless cultists to rattle these old bones. Now then, where were we?
You're gonna tell him where Sai Sahan is.
Ah, yes. Truth be told, I don't know the precise location, but I do know that he is Manimarco's prisoner, and that the King of Worms is trying to pry the location of the amulet from him.
So, you don't know where he is?
Now, before you lose your temper, let me clarify. I don't know precisely where he is, but I can find out. I'll just need a little time.
What? You son of a bitch!
Ah! Are you insane? Get away
There
from
you
me,
are.
you brutish she-troll!
Lyris, stand down.
He's done nothing but lie to us from the beginning. I don't care what he says. He'll always be Menimarco's toady.
Please. Menimarco wants me dead. Did I pretend to capitulate to him? Yes, I did. Do you have any idea how many lives I saved by doing so?
The only thing you saved was your holdings in your own hide, you pompous ass!
Enough. Abner had no choice, Lyris. And we are guilty of our own deceit, are we not? The time has come for the Vestige to know the truth.
What's this? The Vestige doesn't know? Oh, this is rich.
Sire, don't.
Vestige, until now, you've only known me as the Prophet. But that is not my true name. I am Varen Aquilarius.
Our fallen emperor, in the tattered robes of a moth priest, blind as a newborn kitten.
I am sorry I deceived you, Vestige.
Oh, I am surprised.
You are angry. It is to be expected. I was once, but no more. My name is Varen Aquilarius. In truth, I feared you'd kill me where I stood if you knew who I was. You certainly wouldn't have allied with us so readily. I caused this, all of this. If Molag Bal destroys this world, the blame will be mine, and mine alone.
Hold on, I'm cleaning my glasses. Can't see shit. Oh, look, the sun is rising. Must be around 7 o'clock. How can I trust you now? Or Lyris? Well, I definitely can trust Lyris. And I don't really care. I mean, I think he's fine.
You must not blame Lyris. She did as I instructed. She's my sworn protector. But she is also your ally. You have my solemn promise, Vestige. When this is over, if you still judge me harshly, you can end my life. I will offer no resistance.
So now what?
We must find Saisahan. Everything depends on that. In this matter, nothing. Abner and I must confer. We will contact you again when we have more information. I did not foresee Abner's defection, but I welcome it. Menimarco fears him, and with good reason. He can help us. I feel certain of it.
Alright. Now let's talk to Cadwell. Oh, how you doing, buddy?
I say, you do get into some wild adventures, don't you? This place is so odd. Did you know that fire here is actually warm? Brilliant!
Can I take Cadwell to live with me? Oh, I'm a dumbass. Alright. Alright. I wonder if I'm too high of a level for him to bother me now. Alright, so as I was saying about the Overwatch 2, it appears that they updated the graphics. My only disappointment is that it looks like it's the same maps, not much of a difference there. But I'm very excited for PvE. I'm excited for PvE, to see the new the characters and new outfits and such. And my problem is that Torbjorn doesn't look very different. Neither does, I feel a sneeze coming on. Brigitte. Excuse me, my bad. I know the stream is like going on for like 2 hours or so, but I want to continue playing, and they keep bothering me with stories, so okay. Well, he's not gonna bother me, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop the stream, and I will continue on with side quests until he wants to bother me again. Bye for now.